Hi guys, welcome back to Logic Language Learning. This is a very quick follow-on video for on the topic of pronouncing the word all when it's a masculine plural, tous. So I did a video in which I basically explained most of the differences between when we say tous and tous. Okay. And I talked about the idea of using or in an adjectival way. So basically, I talked about using, all the boys, all the girls, and that if we had a masculine, all the boys, tous, les garçons, we would pronounce this tous. Yeah. And I said that if we use the word all when the all isn't referring to the boys, okay, so it's referring to the noun that's gone before. So on va tous y aller, we're all going to go, that we pronounce the se, okay? And everything I've said in the video still holds, but I do realise that at one point in the video, thanks to a very useful comment from, who is it? Let me just get the name of the person, because I'm a big believer in playing it forward. Let's see what people have written. Yeah, Freya. So, hi Freya. So Freya said, okay, but she said, so how can you pronounce the S on tous les mêmes? Okay, surely you shouldn't pronounce it because it comes before the les. So let me explain the difference here. So again, as I said to Freya, if you've got and she's absolutely right, you have the word tous before the. So if your all is referring to how many of what comes next with the, then you don't pronounce it. So for example, how many of the boys? All the boys. Yeah? I spoke to how many of the lawyers? I spoke to all of the lawyers. Tous, yeah, les avocats. Yeah, tous les garçons. Because that all is referring adjectively to how many of those lawyers or how many of those boys. If my all, indeed, as Freya points out, does precede the word, but it's the all is relating to what's kind of come before. So we are all the same. For example, to use Freya's example, on est tous les mêmes, or nous sommes tous les mêmes. Yeah, or you're all the same. Vous êtes tous les mêmes. That is different because that all, although it falls before the, is referring to what's come before. So we all are the same. We are all the same. You all are the same. You all are the same. So to make it simpler then, if you could replace the all with a 3 of or 4 of, then you're going to pronounce it. You're not going to pronounce it. So for example, I spoke to 3 of the boys. I spoke to all of the boys. If you could interchange those, j'ai parlé avec tous les garçons, you don't pronounce it. Yeah. We're all going to buy something to eat. On va tous acheter quelque chose à manger. That would be different because if you wouldn't say we are 3 of going to buy something to eat, that wouldn't make sense. So I hope this little extension has been useful, and Freya, I hope you understand it. And indeed, it's good, and often I try and come out with a slogan that will kind of work, even if I give the grammatical explanation. So I'm happy with the grammatical explanation, but if you are clinging to whether or not there is any the word, then yes, on these rarer occasions, then that will be problematic. So again, if your all is referring to what comes next, how many of the thing, and we're only talking about masculine plural anyway, tout, toutes, toutes, the T-O-U-T, T-O-U-T-E-S, T-O-U-T-E, tout mon intelligent, they're fine. We don't have to worry about how they're pronounced. We're only looking at TOUS anyway. So if your TOUS is referring to how many of what comes next, so all the people is feminine, all the problems, tous les problèmes. Yeah, because it's talking about how many problems. Yeah, if it's we all have problems, on a tous les problèmes. So we have all got problems. All of us have got problems. If you could imagine it that way around, if you can make it all of us, all of them, and then the verb, then you would pronounce it. Yeah. We're all going to church. If you can swap it for all of us are going to church, if you could put the all at the beginning in that case, then you would pronounce it. Okay, so I hope that is clearer. Okay, thank you, Freya, for your feedback. Always useful.